Hello and welcome to today's daily video. So today we will check together TED, ideas worth spreading. When you want to spread something, so you want to distribute it, you want to give it to other people in other countries, places, and whatsoever. For example, we can use it like the coronavirus started in China and it spread all over the world. So spread, the adjective is spreadable. Sometimes we use it with cheese, like cream cheese, spreadable cheese. You can spread it on a piece of bread. So, TED is a website that shows you different lectures by experts on any field you can think of. Of course, it's very useful to learning English as the videos are translated and you can check the subtitles to learn new vocabulary and so on. So let's check together what we have today. Why having fun is the secret to a healthier life. Having fun isn't just enjoyable, it is essential, necessary, important, needed to a happy and healthy life. Science journalist Catherine Price proposes a new definition of fun. Definition, it is what something is. What does it mean? So we call it definition. And shares easy, evidence backed ways to weave playfulness. Evidence backed. So it's not just something that she says, she has the evidence, the proof to tell you that this is actually correct. Playfulness. When you try to do something but in a playful way, you want to enjoy it, you want to make it fun. Flow and connection into your everyday life. Here we have the science of extreme weather and how to reduce the harm. Extreme weather, not normal, very much, so it's dangerous usually. Here we can see the pictures of two hurricanes. We already talked about hurricanes before. Nuclear power is our best hope to ditch fossil fuels. Of course, ditch means throw away, get rid of, ditch. Hope, the opposite of despair. Of course, now the world is going through a very bad problem, not just because of the Russian Ukraine war, it's also about saving the environment as fossil fuels damage the environment. Is the pandemic actually over? The pandemic, of course, we are talking about the corona pandemic. It's complicated, so it's not easy. By Dr. Anthony Fauci. He was the main doctor in the United States. He was responsible for the media and he wanted to help people to know more about corona, how to handle corona, and to take the vaccination. So here's a group of news talks. Okay, most of them are long. We're trying to search for something. Okay, there's actually this great talk I remember. It's only 3 minutes. So let's look for it. TED Talk Secret to Success 8. Yeah, here it is. Of course, from here we can choose the subtitles English. Good. Let's watch it together.
This is really a 2-hour presentation I give to high school students, cut down to 3 minutes. And it all started one day on a plane on my way to TED, 7 years ago. And in the seat next to me was a high school student, a teenager, and she came from a really poor family. And she wanted to make something of her life. And she asked me a simple little question. She said, "What leads to success?"
What leads to success? What makes a person successful?
And I felt really badly because I couldn't give her a good answer. So I get off the plane and I come to TED. And I think, geez, I'm in the middle of a room of successful people. So why don't I ask them what helped them succeed and pass it on to kids? So here we are, 7 years, 500 interviews later, and I'm going to tell you what really leads to success and makes TEDsters tick. And the first thing is passion. Freeman Thomas says, I'm driven by my passion. TEDsters do it for love, they don't do it for money. Carol Coletta says, I would pay someone to do what I do. And the interesting thing is, if you do it for love, the money comes anyway. Work. Rupert Murdoch said to me, it's all hard work. Nothing comes easily, but I have a lot of fun. Did he say fun, Rupert? Yes. TEDsters do have fun working, and they work hard. I figured they're not workaholics, they're workaholics.
They are not workaholics. The word holic is when somebody is addicted to something, so he can't stop doing this. It comes from alcohol, holic.
Good. Alex Garden says, to be successful, put your nose down in something and get damn good at it.
Put your nose down to something.
There's no magic, it's practice. Alex Garden says, to be successful,
put your nose down in something and get damn good at it. What does that mean? Let's say, for example, that you are studying and this is the book in front of you and you're just casually reading in the book. No, put your nose down in something. So it goes down. So you are reading, but you are reading intently. You really want to understand what's going on and to get better.
Well, put your nose down in something and get damn good at it. There's no magic, it's practice.
And this is very important. It's no magic, it's practice. So, you want to be better in English? Practice your English. And focus, concentrate.
And it's focus. Norman Jewison said to me, I think it all has to do with focusing yourself on one thing. And push. David Gallo says, push yourself. Physically, mentally, you've got to push.
What does that mean? Push yourself. Physically, mentally, you gotta push. So sometimes you are tired and you just don't want to get out of bed. You just want to stay in bed. No, you must push yourself. Physically and mentally. You have studied for 30 minutes. Now you want to take a break. Okay, after another 10 minutes, push yourself mentally.
You got to push through shyness and self-doubt. Goldie Hawn says, I always had self-doubts. I wasn't good enough. I wasn't smart enough. I didn't think I'd make it.
So, through shyness and self-doubt. So, self-doubt, the opposite of confidence. So, you don't believe in yourself. You don't think that you can actually do this. Or, for example, you are shy. You don't want to speak in public. You don't want to practice in front of other people. No. Get rid of your shyness and get rid of your self-doubt. Believe in yourself.
Now, it's not always easy to push yourself, and that's why they invented mothers. Frank Gehry said to me, my mother pushed me. Serve. Sherwin Nuland says it was a privilege to serve as a doctor.
So this is something really important. People say that somebody is successful. So you need to serve the people to make the people's lives better.
Now, a lot of kids tell me they want to be millionaires. And the first thing I say to them is, okay, well, you can't serve yourself. You got to serve others something of value, because that's the way people really get rich. Ideas. TEDster Bill Gates says, I had an idea. Founding the first microcomputer software company. I'd say it was a pretty good idea. And there's no magic to creativity and...
So, listen to what other people say. Observe, you see something and you try to learn about it. Be curious. It means to ask lots of questions. So after that, you ask questions because you are curious and you want to know how something happens or works. Problem solve. If you have a problem, try to solve it. Don't try to be negative about it. And make connections. Of course, make connections with people around you.
Coming up with ideas, it's just doing some very simple things. And I give lots of evidence. Persist. Joe Kraus says persistence is the #1 reason for our success. You got to persist through failure. You got to persist through crap, which of course means criticism, rejection, assholes, and pressure.
Failure, the opposite of success. Crap. Crap usually means rubbish or something very, very bad. So, garbage and so on. Criticism, it is when other people criticize you. They say bad things about you. Rejection, the opposite of acceptance. They reject you, they don't accept you. Assholes are usually people who are evil or bad. They are very negative people and they just want to put you down. And finally, pressure. Pressure from your family, from your friends, from your community, and so on.
So the answer to this question is simple.
Simple.
Pay
For
4,000
$4,000 and come to TED.
Or failing that, do the 8 things, and trust me, these are the big 8 things that lead to success.
So
Thank
the
you,
eight
Tedsters,
things,
for all your
the 8 things again, they are passion, work, focus, persist, ideas, good, push, and serve. This is enough for today. Thank you for your time and enjoy your day.